Hey, everyone. What's up? It is your girl Kiki, and I am back with another video. Y'all, I'm not playing. I am definitely on it. I got a few requests, and I'm just trying to push out these videos for y'all, and I'm having fun while doing it. So, today I want to cover Why Did I Get Married? So, let's go ahead and jump in. Why Did I Get Married is a 2007 Tyler Perry film about four couples that take trips to different places every so often. These couples went to college together and have their issues, but they tried to all come together for a couples retreat for a much needed bonding time. For this movie, I want to talk about things I noticed about each couple. So I kind of want to switch it up, being that this movie is based off of a few couples. Let's start with Patricia and Gavin. Patricia, played by Janet Jackson, and Gavin, played by Malik Yoba. One thing that was confusing about this couple is them portraying to be such a perfect couple, and they clearly had unresolved issues. Like, the unresolved issue, well, the only one that we really seen was the death of their son. I didn't understand how Patricia always had advice, exercises, etc. for everyone else. And she's, being that she was a doctor, but she didn't know how to talk and resolve things in her own household with her own husband. Like, I always thought that was wild because what she was doing went totally against what she was constantly preaching to her friends. So anyway, let's move on to Angela, played by Tasha Smith, and Marcus, played by Michael J. White. This couple was toxic, let's just keep it real. To me, Marcus cheating with his baby mama on this movie was taken pretty lightly. I don't know, just my opinion. Y'all let me know what y'all think. Then, not to mention, he was scoring her raw because he caught VD, but at the time he thought he caught it from her. Come to find out, Angela was cheating and gave it to Marcus, which is sick, by the way. But anyway, Marcus caught himself going off on Angela and the baby mama, talking about y'all stop acting like y'all 5 years old, blah, blah, blah. Like, huh? Like, how in the hell are they supposed to act when you scoring both of them? Like, to me, on that part, he was trying to act all justified in him going off, but it's like, hello, you're married to one of them. The other one is your baby mama, and you sleeping with her and unprotected on top of that. You don't think she gonna act crazy? And you don't think your wife gonna act crazy? Like, what? Even though Tasha was wrong for sleeping around too, but they were just messy. That's just what it is. But let's move on. So the next couple, Diane, played by Sharon Leal, and Terry, played by Tyler Perry. This couple, to me, just had some communication issues, and Diane had issues with not putting Terry as a priority. If you have a husband and you're not sleeping with him, clearly there's a reason why, and you should be conveying the reason why to your husband. She was dead wrong for getting a whole tube time procedure done behind her husband's back. And side note, let's be real, y'all. Sometimes Tyler Perry can be unrealistic, because when and how did this lady get a major surgery without her husband knowing? I mean, it's not like getting a vasectomy. It's a lot more complicated, and the way a woman walks, moves, etc. would be obvious. Like, yeah, that doesn't make sense, and it was very unrealistic. Yes, it's a movie, but I still think things should make sense and be realistic. But on another note, I don't care what Terry was saying about the woman, Pam, that was his friend. She shouldn't have been at their house picking up their child, all of that, without Diane's consent. Regardless of how he felt about it, regardless of how he felt that she had her priorities in the wrong place, that wasn't, she shouldn't have been doing that. And then he gonna move it to a big old house or whatever. That was just dramatic. And then she there helping you unpack. Like, come on now. Like, it don't look like just a friend to me. Not to mention she's an attractive lady. I don't know about that. But anyway, Last couple we want to talk about is Sheila, played by Jill Scott, and Mike, played by Richard T. Jones. Now, this was another instance where I feel that Tyler Perry was being unrealistic. Mike decided to sit next to Sheila's close, attractive friend Trina on the plane instead of his wife. Then he's okay with her driving to the cabin by herself, and he stays on the plane with Trina. Now, unless Sheila was slow, there's no way she shouldn't have been able to put two and two together about her husband and her friend getting busy. Like, they straight played in her face. I also feel like she didn't give herself any time to grieve and heal after Mike before jumping into something new with Troy. I mean, it did work out in the end for her, which was good, but I just feel like being with someone as long as she was with Mike and going through abuse, as far as emotional, verbal abuse, all of that, I just feel like she didn't give herself any time to heal and grieve that, but it worked out for her. The last thing I want to say about this movie is how Angela was the realest friend Sheila had, period. Yeah, Angela could be reckless at times, but she was ready to tell Sheila about Trina and Mike as soon as possible. And she should have, honestly. I wouldn't have let Patricia and Diane stop me. I mean, she also was quick to check Trina with no problem, with no issues. However, Diane and Patricia talking about give Trina a chance and whatever they were saying and all of that, when Mike brought her to the cabin without his wife. Man, please, to be honest, the kind of friend I am, if it was me, it wouldn't have happened. She wouldn't have stayed at that house, period. Especially while my friend ain't there and my friend out, on the road driving by herself. Like, no. What kind of friend wouldn't ride with her? That's what I'm like. It's not realistic for Sheila not to catch on to anything, because why wouldn't your friend be like, no, I'm not staying on this plane with your husband. I'm riding with you. If you gonna drive, we riding together. Come on now. Like, Trina should have got slapped, period. But y'all let me know. Y'all let me know what y'all think. Y'all let me know what y'all thoughts are about each couple. It's definitely still a good movie, don't get me wrong, but I do feel like Tyler Perry, he has a lot of times in his movies where the depiction, like the things that he put in his movies, sometimes it just don't make sense. Sometimes it's just not realistic. Yes, these things can technically happen, but are they realistic? That's the question I always ask myself when it comes to some of these movies. But anyway, y'all let me know what y'all think. Please keep the suggestions coming. And yes, I've seen them and I definitely will be working on the suggestions that I've already been given. Please don't forget to like, share, subscribe, and comment down below. And I thank you all for tuning in. And please continue to tune in. And until next time, you guys, bye.